Welcome to the Last Minute Reaction. We react to things with little to no preparation. I'm Mikey, and today people are back to get another Last Minute Reaction for you. Impromptu. This was not planned at all. We decided, to take a little bit of a break due to, celebrate due to the holidays, and obviously Christmas is tomorrow. Because I love y'all, wanted to bless out with a little reaction because something big dropped yesterday. Also, the people who are new, and as well as people who have been subscribed to us for a while now, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to y'all and your families. Hope y'all are enjoying the festivities.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
A little sneak peek, a little teaser drop for Avengers Doomsday, the highly anticipated Marvel film that's going to be dropping December of next year, so literally a year away. We talked about last Indie Corner After Dark about the leaks, the sneak peek leaks. The rumor that Marvel's going to be dropping 4 different teasers during different view times of Avatar: Fire and Ash, which is out right now in theaters. Apparently, those rumors are true due to the contents of what's in this teaser. Woo! Yeah, baby! For people who are new, I'll just say to you really quickly, I am going to be watching this movie, of course, as a fan of Marvel and Marvel Studios. Obviously, it's like, who's not going to watch a Marvel film these days? But am I really excited for it is the question. Not really.
Is this nigga serious?
Marvel, the past 2 phases has been a little bit of a mess, with obviously a few exceptions, due to, the stuff with, Jonathan Majors and changing the direction with, Kang being the big bad, the former Disney regime with Bob Chapek, pretty much focusing on quality over quantity, and now changing steps with, now Bob Iger in charge, focusing on quality over quantity. We kind of have been seeing a little bit of improvement with the past couple of Marvel products that have released lately, like Ironheart, Marvel Zombies, really enjoyed that as well, Daredevil Born Again. So I it's kind of a coin toss with me on this. This could either go really good or really bad.
Wow, man. Damn.
The casting of RDJ that was announced last year at Comic-Con, when we covered that on our Indie Corner After Dark episode at that time, we were not really that excited for it. This is the stupidest decision I've ever heard.
This is like the second plane hitting for the MCU.
Rebecca, I literally said this is my 9/11. I will pull up the snap that I sent, but I literally was like, this is like my 9/11.
Even though love RDJ, amazing actor, literally won an Oscar for Oppenheimer. We know for a fact he's going to be doing a great job in the role of Dr. Doom. But do we want him as Dr. Doom? Not really. I wanted someone who had, a little bit more, had some skin in the game, someone that, maybe was a newcomer. I personally wanted Cillian Murphy as Dr. Doom after watching Oppenheimer and loving it so much. That announcement kind of made Marvel Studios seem a little desperate. It's a little desperate, But listen, I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm optimistic, but a little cautious. Mysterious house in the woods. I think it is. Yep. He's back. Baby. Yes. December 18th, 2026. With a timer. Yeah, so it's exactly what we saw in those leaks. Yeah, no, it's dope. I mean, it's Chris Evans going back as Steve Rogers. I'm not mad at that. Even though I kind of want to see Steve back.
What did he say?
I'm not gonna lie. I loved how his story kind of concluded at the end of Endgame, where after he dropped off the gems to the proper timelines, and he came back, as an old man, gave Sam the shield to pass the torch. I kind of thought that was a really nice little conclusion to Steve's story, as well as Tony Stark sacrificing his life, as well as an end to his story. I'm curious to see how his return is going to have an impact in the story, if it's a big impact, small impact, and yeah, but what we saw in that little sneak peek, he's driving his motorcycle as one does, is reflecting back on his time as Captain America. He still has the suit, and thing is, he went back to the 40s to spend the rest of his life with Peggy. Hope to see Haley Atwell back in this as well. And so I'm curious to see, it's I'm assuming it's in the 40s because he's a young man still in this. Last time we saw him, he was an old man in the present, and obviously reveal that he has a son with Peggy Carter.
What the fuck?
And it's kind of interesting to see who this person, who his son is because we've had many iterations of Cap having a son, whether it's James Rogers from the next Avengers, which I would love if that was the case, or is it Ian Rogers, who is the adoptive son of Captain America that would appeared in Rick Remender and John Romita's run of the comics. We don't know, obviously. But I'm very curious to see how big of a role his son is going to have, if any. This probably could just be hey, this is him moving on. He had a life, great. But yeah, I got really nothing else to say. We have a timeline. This is coming out December 16th, 2026, and comes with a clock. It's kind of confirmed that we're going to be getting multiple sneak peeks during the theatrical run of Avatar: Fire and Ash. So maybe we'll get something with Sam, or maybe we'll get something with the Thunderbolts or the Fantastic Four. We don't know. Obviously we're gonna wait to see Doom when we get an official trailer, if unless they're gonna keep it way under wraps. But yeah, this is fun. This is cool. Steve's coming back. Woo! Woo! Honestly, I've said this. I don't know if this is a huge take or not, but I personally honestly feel like if Doomsday doesn't do well in the box office, as well as through critic reviews, this will hurt Marvel immensely in terms of hyping up Secret Wars, as well as Marvel moving forward, and we'll give DC an edge, because ever since James Gunn's been on board, he had the success of Peacemaker season 2, Superman, Creature Commandos, and now Supergirl coming out next year as well. It could give DC a big layup in terms of popularity in pop culture right now. So I don't know, we'll see.
Emotional damage.